So I am going to be scratching this bag, scratch test, pouring water on this bag, knocking this bag over, and that is why it's my most worry-free bag. So what bag is it, Mel? Hello my YouTube fam, welcome back. So today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you what is my most worry-free bag. Now for all handbag lovers out there, guys or girls, this is a big deal because you just don't need to worry at all when you're carrying this bag. Now, for those of you that are new to my channel, hello. My name is Mel. Thank you for joining me. But what I would love even more is for you to join my YouTube family. You guys know you mean so much to me. So all you need to do is hit that red subscribe button and click that bell if you want to be notified each time I upload. As I promised, throughout the year, I will be giving little bits of surprises just to my notification squad, so just to my family, because yeah, that's what families do. They like surprising each other. So I'm going to divide this video into 4 parts. First being, I am going to do a series of tests on this bag. Now, these are the first time I'm physically going to be like kind of trying to damage my bag. Secondly, I'm going to be showing you what fits inside this bag because this bag is just so functional. And thirdly, show you mod shots because you guys have told me that's so helpful. Plus, this bag is so versatile and there's like 5 different ways of wearing it. And then lastly, I'm just going to do a very, very quick summary of pros and cons because this is like a mini review of this bag. Besides like just doing all these tests on it, I am going to be telling you honestly what I like and what I consider a couple of cons of this bag. So what is the bag that you're talking about, Mel? I am talking about my Senreve Mini Maestra. Those of you that have been following me for ages, you know I've had this bag for close to 1 year now. Before I get started, I want to say that these bags, I actually have 2. I've got this one in the pebbled leather in the cream I got about a year ago. And I also have this one here, which is in a different finish. It is in a sort of more bark-like finish, but still 100% leather in this gorgeous red color. So, as I said, for those of you that have been following me for ages, you know that Senreve have gifted both of these bags to me. So very important, first and foremost, that I'm transparent with you guys. And secondly, I do want to say this video is in proud sponsorship partnership with them. So in the past, they've just gifted me these bags, but stay tuned to the end. I have asked them for a very, very special offer for you guys. It has never been done on the Senreve website. But besides, you know, me being gifted this bag, I also wanted to try get you guys something to do. So stay tuned to the very end. Now, before I get into this, I do want to say, I know that there's a lot of reviews out there on this bag, and some people have said to me, oh Mel, you're just saying that because you were gifted that bag. But I know a lot of you that have been following me for ages know that I purposely held out when I did reveal this bag, like I think last year back in September, October, and I used this bag for a good 3 months before I actually even revealed it to you guys. So yes, while Senreve have gifted the bag to influencers, you guys know that for me, I would not tell you guys about a bag that I didn't like. This is my favorite out of their whole range, my personal favorite. And does that mean, Mel, that you don't like your other designer bags? Of course not. Like, I love all my bags. I love my designer bags. I love my luxury bags. I definitely consider this a luxury bag because one, it is made in Italy by artisans that have been in the trade for like over 50 years. So these are actually artisans that make luxury brands. So I love that about Senreve. And secondly, what I do really like about this bag is because Senreve is relatively a newer brand. I say relatively because they have been in the marketplace for probably a couple of years now, but still a lot of people don't know about them. And the thing is that I know that they're gaining more and more popularity. I think like Shopbot may have picked them up. But guys, I just adore this bag because whenever I do take it out, I'm just not fussed at all. So let's go through these tests together because it doesn't matter what I say, let's just visually go through it so that you know why this is so worry-free for me. So I've brought you guys really close up because I want you to see the different finishes of both my Mini Maestra bags. So firstly, I do need to say this is 100% genuine Italian leather. These bags are handcrafted and made in Italy. Now, Senreve have different finishes in the types of bags that they offer. In particular, in this Mini Maestra, this is their pebbled leather, and this leather is called the mimosa leather. So the mimosa leather is like a treated leather. Also, it gets its finish from the texture that's actually pressed onto it by a machine. So therefore, it makes this bag a little bit stiffer than this bag. But both of these, I would say, are grained leathers. So, scratch test, Mel. Senreve say on their website it is scratch resistant. The best form of testing scratch resistant is with nails. As you can see, I have got long nails and I get my nails done. So I am going to scratch this bag. So this is the scratch test, okay? Let's try it on this pebbled leather first. And can you hear that, guys? I'm fully scratching the bag. There is no damage. There's nothing. Now let me scratch this bag. Well, you can actually really feel the different texture. But I'm really scratching these bags and they are perfect. It is, you just don't need to worry at all. Let me tell you, some of my designer bags, if I did this to them, I would, kind of have a bit of a heart attack because it would leave very, very bad marks that someone would need to fix. So, scratch test, big tick. Second test is the water test. Guys, this is the first time I have purposely spilt water in this. But in saying that, I have been caught in the rain with this and has been no problem. So the second thing that Senreve claim is that it is water resistant. So I have just got, this is not natural mineral water. I finished my bottle, but this is just normal water, tap water. And let's just pour it on the bag. Okay, ready? Okay, as you can see, it just really drips off. It's like it's sort of like been in the rain, and I'm just dab, dab, dab with the towel. It is completely fine. It's like, can you see there's like no damage at all to the bag? Let's pour some more water. Let's just say it was being in a downpour. Okay, a bit here. I'll put a bit here. It just looks like the bag is just a little bit wet, but just pat it dry with the towel. As you can see, guys, water test, big tick. Third test is what I call the bump or the knock test. As you know, when you are wearing this bag, sometimes people knock into you, sometimes you knock into things. It could be a table, it could be a person. Let's say just for this, experiment, I've got a pair of scissors. No, I'm not gonna do that to my bag. But, if I'm knocking this, because this bag is so structured, if I was to do this with another bag, it would indent. There is no indentations, and I'm whacking that. Even if I'm with my hand, pushing that in, or someone whacks you in the side, there's nothing. There's no indentations, nothing. So to me, this definitely does pass the bump or the knock test. Don't worry, guys, it's still okay. Now, the fourth test is the cleaning test. One of the things I always get asked about light-colored bags is, Mel, how do you maintain light-colored bags? And honestly, most of the time for my light-colored bags, I just have to be very careful. I have not babied this bag at all, as I said. That is why it's my most worry-free bag. I do, however, as you can see right here, there is some sort of dirt, or maybe it's color transfer, I don't know. But as I said, it's been on the ground, it's been whacked. I don't even know. And according to Senreve's site, let's just try some water on a towel to get it off. So I have just got water and the towel that we used before, and I'm just going to try. Again, guys, this is the first time that I've done it, so let's see how it goes. So at the moment, I'm just dabbing it. And it looks like it's coming out. I'm just dabbing, just plain water on. Okay. I think, guys, that's probably taken maybe 90% of it out, and I'm pretty impressed. That is just honestly with cold water, or you can use warm water and a towel.
Now, if you want as well, if you do have a clear leather conditioner, you can use that as well. That would probably take the remaining off. But guys, I'm really impressed. Like, as you just saw, I've just dabbed that. Nothing's affected with the grain of the leather. It hasn't rubbed. Don't rub it, by the way. Just dab it. As you saw, I was just dabbing it for like, I don't know, 30 seconds. Say 90% of that is off. So I'm pretty impressed with that. So in terms of like stain resistant, I guess, or color transfer, don't be scared to buy a lighter colored Senreve bag. So that gets another tick of approval.
So this bag does come in 3 different sizes. So the one I have is the Mini Maestra. They have a Midi Maestra, and then they have the regular size Maestra. So when I go into the What Fits Inside segment, you'll be able to see me put everything in it. But it comes in so many different colors and different finishes and things like that. These are not the only bags that they have. They have other range as well. So you can check them out for yourself. But before you check them out, you've got to wait and hear the special thing we've put together at the end of the video. So what fits in the Mini Maestra bag? Just let me give you a 360 of this bag. So this is what the front looks like. And this is the side. So just a very small Senreve logo. This is the back. So it does have a back pocket. And it does have 4 feet, which I have not taken the blue stickers off. I have taken it off my white one though. Just kind of left that on for protection. That's the other side, and we are back to the front. So I used this bag earlier. Let me show you everything I've packed. I purposely overpacked it just to show you full capacity. So first of all, I don't find this bag heavy at all, but if you're going to fill it up to the brim, any bag that you fill up to the brim is going to be pretty heavy. But for me personally, the Mini Maestra is not heavy for me. Okay, so to open the bag up, as I showed you, just take it out of this little flap, and then it's got this snap button closure. Lift it up and it's got a zipper, so very secure. I open the bag up. Okay, let's have a look. The first thing I'm going to take out is my daughter's iPad. So in the center compartment, it does fit like a 10.5-inch iPad. What else have I got in here? I've got a pair of sunglasses. This is in a soft case. Now, I do want to show you something. For those of you that do carry water bottles or you buy water, this is 300 mils. You can fit it in, but just bear in mind, I'll just show you what I mean. See how it does fit in, but if you close the bag up, it will just stick out that little bit. So I just wanted to show you, yes, you can fit a water bottle, but just that little top bit would sort of stick out. Anyway, we'll just take that out. It just fits heaps. What I love about this bag, as you can see, is that it is compartmentalized. There's just so many different pockets for everything. Let me just show you what I've got. So in this pocket, I've got some mints. And in this one here, I have got my card case, my Chanel beautiful turquoise card case. And this is just my old Gucci sort of like agenda. And then I've got my mini pochette. That's like an everyday thing for me. What else have I got? And I love that it's got this little clip feature, as you can see here. So if you do need added security, you can clip whatever you want on there. So these are just car keys. And then in this zipper pocket here, let me turn this around so I can show you. So in this zipper pocket, I have got some fava beans, delicious, actually a good healthy snack, some hand sanitizer, and in these pockets here, I have got my Hermes Bastia coin purse, also got a pen. It's got a compartment for a pen. And then there's just so many compartments, guys. And then right here, as you can see, this is the last compartment, which you can actually, you know, button up. I have got some tissues. And what is it that I see here? This is a red packet. Now, for those of you that know, earlier this year, I went about to heaps of designer stores. Kind of embarrassing, but for you guys, it doesn't matter. And I collected 20 different designer red packets, and I had no idea that you guys love this so much. I think I had like over 2,000 of you commenting that you wanted a pack. And at that time, I only had, I think I gave away 6 packs of 20 different designer red packets, like from all the different designer brands. Anyway, the reason why I had this red packet was because I was giving it out to my niece whose birthday was the other day. And I was just looking through to see if I had spare ones. Anyway, the little mini surprise I have, as I mentioned, for my family was I managed to find, so let me just move this out of the way.
more of these. I have 3 sets of them, but I don't have the 20, but there is still 12 different types of ones. So we've got Celine, we've got Bulgari, Hermes, Van Cleef and Arpels, Loewe, Piaget, Dior, Chaumet, Burberry, Cartier, Bally, and Louis Vuitton. If you guys were interested, I do have 3 sets just for those in my family. If you wanted them, just make sure you are subscribing and click on my notification bell so you're part of my family. And yeah, just comment below that you'll like to enter for a packet. Just in case, leave your IG or an email so that I can easily contact you. And I'm just only going to leave it open like for 10 days. I'll put the end date in the description bar below, but that's it. That's all you have to do. And I would love it if you tell a friend or family about my channel. But that's it. That's just something because I know so many of you missed out and a lot of these still can be used. Actually, although it's the year of the pig, it goes all the way till next January. And in a lot of these, because they are generic, they can be used anytime around the year, like the Dior ones, the Burberry one, it can be used whenever. So this is a symbolism of good luck, of prosperity, of good fortune, good health, good happiness. So of course, I'm happy if I found some more to give them to you. And just to show you guys on the back, it does have a back pocket that fits a bigger size iPhone. I've got an iPhone 8 Plus, and that's not a problem, but I don't tend to put it in there because I kind of like to carry my phone in my hand. But just to show you that it does have that feature too.
So another reason why this is one of my most worry-free bags is because of the versatility. There are actually 5 different ways of wearing it. So whatever situation I'm in, there's always a way I can carry this bag. For example, I love hand carrying my bags, and so you can just hand carry it like this. I'm just going to insert some mod shots as well, or you can carry it at the crook of your arm as well. It doesn't go all the way up to your elbow, but you can carry it at the crook of your arm. Another way is obviously you can sling it on the shoulder, which is one of my favorite ways of wearing it, or crossbody, which is probably the way I wear it the most. Now, for those of you that have been following me for ages, you know that Miss S, this is one of Miss S's favorite bags in my collection. Why? Because at the moment she is going through a huge backpack rage. Actually, not just at the moment, probably for the last year, I would say. So she loves it when I carry my mini Maestra bag because if you turn the bag around, it can be converted into a backpack really easily. And all you do is that you just pull these straps like this all the way till it hits the fatter bit of the strap, and this you pull it all the way there, and then it becomes a backpack, as you can see me trying it on. So I just think because there's 5 different ways of wearing it, it's just so worry-free. If I've got groceries and I need to be hands-free, I can do a crossbody, or I can do a backpack, or if I have to shove so much stuff in this bag and it does get heavy, that backpack option just distributes the weight. So that's why I said I don't find this bag heavy at all. And lastly, let me summarize the pros and cons of this bag because there are a couple of cons of this bag. Let's start off with the cons. Firstly, it is a little bit cumbersome, I find, to get in and out of if you do need to get in and out of your bag a bit often, because to open the bag up, as I showed before, you've got to undo this button, pull it out of this tab, open it up, and then you've got to undo the zipper like this, and then get your items out, for example. So imagine if you need to get in and out of your bag a lot, you got to do this, and then you got to close it up, and then you got to put this tab in, and then you got to close the bag up. So as you can see, I totally understand that can be a little bit annoying for some people. Now for me personally, it's not too much of a con because what I tend to do is I tend to leave this zipper open, and then I just sort of do it up like this. So then that eliminates one step. But when I brought this bag traveling, I actually brought this bag to Hawaii with me, such a good travel bag. Obviously, this zipper is a huge plus in terms of security because, you know, you're secure on the fact that no one's going to kind of get into your bag. So it's sort of like a pro and a con, but day to day, it is a little bit cumbersome to get in and out of. Secondly, another slight con is that when I wear this bag on the shoulder, it does lean forward a little bit. So it doesn't bug me too much because my favorite way of wearing this bag is crossbody. But for those of you that do only like to wear it on the shoulder, it does tilt forward a little bit. So just bear that in mind. But other than that, you have seen the whole series of tests and everything, and that is why it is my most worry-free bag. And that is why when Senreve did ask me, they've asked me a few times, Mel, do you want to, pick something else? And for me, it's not just about picking the most expensive product. I genuinely love this mini Maestra bag. That is why I picked it in the gorgeous chili color. I purposely picked this one because I wanted to test out a lighter color bag because everyone's so scared of wearing lighter color bags. And guys, I'm still going to be rocking this in winter. In Melbourne, it's winter now. I'm not afraid of using this bag, rain, hail, or shine. And this one, I really wanted to test out just a different type of leather. They do have different leather finishes as well. Oh my goodness, I saw that 2 months ago, or maybe a month ago, they released a croc embossed leather. That is gorgeous as well. And I think that this bag, the fact that they released it in so many different colors, that is such a plus for me. So with all the pros, it's just the durability, it's the functionality, the inside, it's got so many pockets, the fact that you can wear it so many different ways. So for me, the pros obviously outweigh the cons. And if you did want something a little bit stiffer, go for the mimosa leather, the more bark-like finish. But if you prefer the pebbled leather, both are just really durable. I would just say this one might be just a little bit stiffer than this one. So that is the end of my whole series of tests, and that is why it's my most worry-free bag, because every time I take it out, I just don't need to worry at all. And I just find myself reaching for this bag a lot. And I can understand some of you that have written me saying that you've already have this bag in a couple of colors, and I don't blame you. That's why I chose 2 colors in this bag. So what is the offer? What I love about Senreve is that they're willing to listen, and they were really, open and receptive to my feedback. And I said, I know I love the product, and I know even in one of my earlier giveaways, they were kind enough for my Chinese New Year giveaway to be part of that. And I gave away a Senreve pouch, which was great as well. But I said, you know what? I want them to try this product out. Can we give them something? I know that instead of giving it to me, can we offer them something? And so the offer is that if you spend $395 or more, you get a free card case. The reason why this offer is so special is if you take a look on their website, basically, if you buy any bag from their range, I know some of you are really into mini bags. There's actually a really cool bag that looks like this. It's called the Aria belt bag, and that is at $395. So I've purposely put that price point because it will apply to nearly every single bag that they've got on offer. It's not just the Maestra bag that they have, Maestra or Maestra. I call it Maestra bag that they have on offer. I think the only thing it doesn't apply to is a couple of the really small clutches. But if you make a purchase of $395, you can pick one of their card wallets, which is approximately the size of this. So it's like a zippy card wallet with a couple of compartments, which is so handy, and you can pick any color you want. So it's up to, and that's worth up to $115. So there's no limit. You can pick the pebbled leather or the mimosa leather. It doesn't matter. And I just think that's a fabulous offer. Of course, this is my favorite, but if there's the smaller belt bags, it applies as well. And all you need to do is enter my exclusive code, which is MIMGIFT at checkout. I'm just going to go through it really quickly here with you because it may be a little bit confusing. So just say you're adding the belt bag in there, and then as you can see, there are so many different colors that you can choose from. So just say I'm adding the Aria belt bag and I want to add it in the gorgeous tan color. So I just add that to my cart. Go to the card case and then pick which color you want. So I like the mimosa leather, so I'm just going to pick one of the colors from the mimosa leather. So as you can see in the cart now, it looks like, well, I'm being charged $115, but no, just wait. Go to the next screen, checkout, go to the next screen, and then it will say gift code. That is where you enter MIM gift. And then if you go back and have a look, you will see that $115 has become $0. And guys, best of all, it is free shipping, not just to the US, but it is free shipping and no duties and taxes internationally. So I just think that is such a fabulous offer and such a good time to try, one of their gorgeous Senreve bags. Not only are they handmade in Italy, it is quality craftsmanship for a reasonable price. My exact bag here is $695, which for a luxury bag is very, very well priced. But there's other options there. So take a look, have a look at the site. But this offer only lasts 5 days. That is the most I could push them for, just 5 days, because they haven't even offered this to their viewers. So you only can get it by entering my code. I will leave the link to their website, and I will link my couple of bags in as well. So that is it, guys. That is it for this video. I hope you found it useful, informative, and you know that I genuinely love this bag. It is my most worry-free bag. And don't forget, if you wanted my family just to enter in for the red packets, I have 3 sets that I can give away. So 3 sets of 12 different designer red packets. Just make sure you're a subscriber, you hit the bell and you're notified, and yeah, just comment below and make sure you leave me a contact so I can contact you. So it's that easy, and that's just my little surprises throughout the year. And I hope you guys sort of appreciate that, because I'm just always thinking of you and what I can do next and little things that I can surprise you guys with. So thank you so much for your time. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you soon in my next one. Bye guys!